Welcome back to Dead of Night, where the shadows reveal untold horrors and the darkness hides chilling truths. Tonight, we venture into the heart of Saudi Arabia, a land with ancient traditions and deeply held secrets. Behind the sacred sands and towering cities, there are tales that defy explanation, stories that chill even the warmest of nights. These are 6 real horrifying stories from Saudi Arabia. Ready to journey into the unknown? Let's begin. Story number 1, the Al Atala Ghost. Our first story comes from the small village of Al Atala, where, in the 1970s, a terrifying event occurred that has become local legend. The tale begins with an old, abandoned house. For years, it stood empty, with only whispers of strange occurrences surrounding it. But when a new family moved in, they soon realized they weren't alone. One night, the youngest daughter woke up screaming. She saw a shadowy figure standing at the foot of her bed. The figure had no discernible face, but radiated an overwhelming sense of dread. Night after night, the family began experiencing more paranormal activities, furniture moving on its own, strange whispers, and disembodied footsteps. It wasn't until they brought a local cleric to cleanse the house that they discovered a horrifying truth. The house was built over an ancient burial site, and the spirits of the dead refused to rest. To this day, locals warn against going near the house after dark. Story number 2, the Jinn of Riyadh. Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia, is a bustling modern city, but even within its high-rise buildings and busy streets, ancient legends still linger. One such legend is the Jinn of Riyadh. According to Islamic tradition, jinn are supernatural beings that live parallel to our world, and not all of them are benign. In the late 1980s, a businessman who had recently moved to Riyadh experienced terrifying encounters in his newly purchased home. It started with small, inexplicable occurrences, lights flickering, doors slamming shut. Things quickly escalated. One night, he awoke to find a dark figure standing in the doorway, watching him. Frozen with fear, he couldn't move as the figure slowly approached him, whispering in an unrecognizable language. He sought help from local religious scholars, who confirmed that a malevolent jinn had attached itself to him. After intense exorcism rituals, the haunting ceased. But the man was left scarred, forever changed by his brush with the supernatural. Story number 3, the Cursed Dunes of Al-Khobar. Al-Khobar, a city nestled along the eastern coast of Saudi Arabia, is known for its modernity and economic prowess. But even here, amidst the oil riches, there are places best left undisturbed. The Cursed Dunes of Al-Khobar are one such place. According to locals, these dunes are haunted by ancient spirits, angered by grave robbers who desecrated sacred burial grounds centuries ago. People who wander too close to the dunes at night report hearing ghostly voices carried by the wind. Some have even claimed to see shadowy figures emerging from the sand, only to disappear moments later. In 2010, a group of teenagers ventured into the dunes to camp. By morning, one of them had disappeared without a trace, and his friends swore they had heard him calling for help just before dawn. Despite search efforts, the boy was never found, and locals believe the Cursed Dunes claimed yet another victim. Story number 4, the unexplained deaths at King Fahd Medical City. Medical centers are places of healing, but at King Fahd Medical City in Riyadh, there have been reports of chilling phenomena over the years. Several unexplained deaths have occurred, each with strange circumstances that left doctors and staff baffled. One such case involved a patient who was recovering from a routine surgery. He was in stable condition, but overnight, he suddenly went into cardiac arrest. Doctors couldn't explain the sudden deterioration. When reviewing security footage, a shadowy figure could be seen entering the patient's room moments before his heart stopped. The figure never left the room on camera. Rumors of paranormal occurrences at the hospital hospital have persisted, with staff reporting cold spots, disembodied voices, and equipment malfunctioning without cause. Some believe that restless spirits wander the halls, seeking vengeance or justice for wrongs done in the past. Story number 5, The Crying Boy of Jeddah. In the coastal city of Jeddah, a particularly haunting tale has been passed down for generations, the story of the crying boy. In the 1960s, a young boy mysteriously vanished while playing near the Corniche. Despite a massive search effort, his body was never found. Shortly after his disappearance, people began hearing the sound of a child crying late at night near the area where he went missing. Locals say the crying grows louder the closer you get to the shoreline. Some brave souls who went searching for the source claim to have seen a ghostly figure of a young boy standing near the water, his face pale and expressionless. Many believe that the boy's spirit is trapped, forever searching for his family, never finding peace. Story number 6, The Haunted Village of Allure. Our final story takes us to the ancient village of Allure, a place steeped in history and mystery. Allure is home to incredible rock formations and archaeological wonders, but it's also said to be haunted by the spirits of those who lived there centuries ago. Visitors to the old ruins have reported eerie phenomena, voices in the wind, strange apparitions, and an overwhelming sense of dread. In 2015, a group of archaeologists reported hearing footsteps behind them while exploring the ruins, but when they turned around, no one was there. One archaeologist even claimed to have seen a shadowy figure watching them from a distance, only for it to vanish moments later. Locals believe that the spirits of the ancient people who once inhabited the area still roam the ruins, unwilling to let go of their past. These are just a few of the chilling stories that linger in the dark corners of Saudi Arabia. From haunted hospitals to cursed dunes, the kingdom is home to mysteries that defy explanation. Who knows what other terrifying secrets remain hidden in the sands, waiting for the dead of night to rise once more? If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown,